What happens when Hollywood glamour meets family bonds on the red carpet? Sometimes, the most unforgettable moments aren't about the flashing lights or the gowns, it's about the quiet, human reminders that even in the spotlight, family is everything. That's exactly what audiences witnessed when Melanie Griffith stepped out alongside her daughter Dakota Johnson at the Los Angeles premiere of Splitsville. Melanie Griffith, the beloved actress of working girl fame, made a heartwarming appearance at the Aug. 19 premiere of Splitsville, a new film starring her daughter Dakota Johnson opposite Adria Arjona. It wasn't just another Hollywood event. It was one of those rare public outings where a mother and daughter remind the world that behind the fame and the headlines, family pride still takes center stage. Melanie, now 68, stunned in a fitted, white double-breasted blazer paired with matching wide-leg pants and ensemble that balanced timeless elegance with modern simplicity. What stood out even more, however, was her choice of footwear, comfy beige sneakers. It's a small detail, but it speaks volumes. In an industry obsessed with sky-high heels, Melanie's choice was a reminder that grace and comfort can coexist. For many women watching, this was relatable proof that style isn't about suffering, but about owning your look with confidence. On the other side of the carpet, Dakota commanded attention in a dazzling metallic silver strapless Gucci gown. With her sleek, straight hair and understated nude lip, she embodied the effortless sophistication that has become her signature. The moment where Dakota wrapped her arm around her mom wasn't staged, it radiated genuine affection. You could almost feel the unspoken story, a daughter celebrating her own success while honoring the woman who helped her get there. What made the evening particularly special was its rarity. The last time this mother-daughter duo posed together at an event was back in 2023 at a screening hosted by Boat Rocker and Tea Time Pictures. These moments are far and few between, which is perhaps why fans were so drawn to this one. It's a reminder that even the closest of families don't always live out their relationships in the public eye, and maybe that's what makes their appearances so cherished. But the story runs deeper. Melanie and Dakota's bond hasn't always been defined by red carpets. Offstage, Melanie has been a steady source of support, especially in Dakota's early years struggling to find her place in Hollywood. Dakota has openly shared stories of living paycheck to paycheck before her breakout role in 50 Shades of Grey in 2015. In a candid interview with People, she recalled moments of financial struggle, trips to the grocery store with an empty bank account, and times she had to call her parents for help just to make rent. That level of honesty resonates because it bridges the gap between celebrity and reality. How many young adults, whether they're pursuing acting, music, or even just starting a business, find themselves in that exact situation, leaning on family when times get tough? Dakota's story is not just about privilege, it's also about humility and gratitude. She acknowledges that she was fortunate to have parents who could help, and she doesn't take that for granted. Interestingly, her parents Melanie Griffith and Don Johnson once tried to steer her away from Hollywood altogether. They warned her of the industry's brutal nature, of the criticism, rejection, and pressures that can erode even the strongest spirits. In a 2022 interview with W magazine, Dakota explained that she didn't resent this advice. On the contrary, she understood. Her parents wanted her to enjoy her childhood without the weight of Hollywood expectations. That's a lesson that applies far beyond show business. Parents everywhere wrestle with a similar dilemma. How do you protect your children from hardship while also letting them pursue their dreams? There's no perfect answer, but Melanie and Don's approach, offering guidance, voicing concern, and still being there when Dakota needed them, illustrates a universal truth. Sometimes, the best parenting isn't about removing obstacles. It's about standing by your child when they face them. In the end, the Splitsville premiere wasn't just a red carpet event. It was a symbol of resilience, family loyalty, and the ways we circle back to the people who lift us up. For fans, it offered more than just fashion highlights or celebrity snapshots. It was a reminder that even behind the glamour, the human stories, the struggles, the support, the unconditional love are what truly shine.